Okay, so recently I've been no-lifing GodBridging, right? Because I'm really trying to get consistent. So yesterday was just like any other day where I go into my single-player flat world and just start practicing. But then I came across something really strange. I noticed how out of nowhere I would just consistently fall while GodBridging once every 4 or 5 jumps. A jump is basically like after 7 or 8 blocks, you know? But yeah, I found this strange because the day before, I was GodBridging like 8, 9, 10, 15 jumps, no problem. And I even set myself a new PB of like 22 jumps. But now I can barely GodBridge 5 jumps and I don't know why. And this baffled me because I'm not GodBridging any differently from any other day. It's like it's always been the same routine of jump, jump, you know what I mean? Like, but anyways, I'm still like, it's no biggie. I probably just need more practice. And so practice I did, even though it wasn't getting me anywhere, but I'm a persistent boy. So I hopelessly grinded for like 3 hours and I'm starting to feel as if the more I practiced, the worse I got. So in a fit of anger, I set out on a mission to thoroughly investigate this problem and get to the root of the issue. So I brainstormed 3 likely causes for this problem. It could be number 1, a I'm just bad problem. It could be number 2, a mouse problem. Or number 3, a Minecraft problem. Spoiler alert, it was actually neither of these 3. So let's start from the top of the list. How can we tell for sure if it's just me being bad or not? I thought that we can tell by using a super fast auto clicker because that basically simulates high CPS and basically takes skill out of the equation. So that means if I still fall while using an auto clicker, it's probably something out of my control. And so I started GodBridging with 500 CPS, and what do you know? I would fall basically at the exact same spot I fell when I wasn't auto-clicking. So this confirms to me that it's not just a problem with me being bad, it's worse. And I'm getting worried that it could be either a problem with my mouse or a problem with my version of Minecraft itself. Both sound pretty bad. And so in order for me to test if it's one or the other, I went to the famous GodBridge practice server, mcplayhd.net, and started GodBridging. And boom, what do you know, I made it to the other side. First try, 6 jumps, easy, no problem. And this was a big relief because it means that my new Model O that I just bought isn't already broken. So this confirms to me that it's probably not a mouse problem and more likely a problem with Minecraft. So now I'm starting to think that my own single player practice world could be cursed. Cursed to not allow me to GodBridge to my full potential. But that doesn't make any sense at all, right? And then I went on this world again and I remembered just exactly how much I GodBridged. I pressed F3 and looked in the top left corner. I realized that I've GodBridged over 450,000 blocks in a perfectly straight line starting all the way from spawn. And because of this new piece of information, I thought that because I came such a long way from spawn, my world is somehow lagging and breaking down in the same way that your world goes spastic when you go near the far lands. And I thought that was what's happening to my world, like somehow I've GodBridged so far out that is now not even letting me GodBridge properly. But that was just kind of my theory. What I did to try and prove to myself if that theory was right or not is I opened up a brand new GodBridging world and I started GodBridging from that, and to my surprise, I can GodBridge perfectly fine again, like oh wow. And so now in my mind, if you GodBridge 400,000 blocks out into one world, the world just somehow won't let you GodBridge properly anymore. But I was wrong, because then I restarted my PC to see if that would change anything, and then I was GodBridging normally on my 400,000 blocks world again. So yeah. So in conclusion to this video, I spent a total of over 3 days, almost 100 hours practicing in this world for over 450,000 blocks, and I'm still bad at GodBridging.